Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Thunder Dan back at it again. What is up, guys? Out here fishing on the weekend, guys? This is what we're relegated to. It's Delaware. Tomorrow, November 4th. Daylight savings time, guys. That's what sucks about the East Coast. During the week, 5 o'clock, dark, as I told you on the previous episode. So we gotta make it count on these weekends between now and the end of the year. It's fall. It's crisp air right there when as I walked out the door today, guys, and that wind hit me right in my face. So we're going to have huge problems with the wind right now. Possible backlashes. I can't cry about it. I just got to work my way through it. But we're going to do our best to come out with a good episode right here. I got a pond right here that came out to hopefully have a high predictability. We're going to get some bass off of what we're going to be using here. Just a matter of being patient and just finding out where they're at, guys. Because, like I said, fall, as I told you in previous episodes, and everybody across the country will tell you, bass are feeding on those bait fish. So I picked a bait that I have never, ever used in my whole life, guys. I've used soft plastics left and right, but this soft plastic jerk bait we're going to use is a classic during the fall. And if you use it right, you can yield some nice, decent big bass, guys. So that's the goal today, if we can hit a donkey. The bait we're going to use today, guys, all over the internet, and pros use them all the time. We're going to be using flukes, guys. Yep, that's what I said, flukes. So I picked out two of the best colors that I think are going to be successful in this pond that we're going to go to. I picked out the white pearl with chartreuse tail by Zoom. And again, by the same maker, we're going to try green flash. I've already got it hooked up on a Gamakatsu EWG. I got an extra strength hook on there. It's a little bit thicker in the gauge in the metal, guys, so that way it doesn't get bent like I was having problems with the past couple episodes ago. But I've already got it rigged up. We're going to get out of this car, and we're going to fight this wind, and we're going to make this thing count, guys. So bear with me. Let's get it on. Good thing I checked my line when I did, guys, because I had a backlash, and I guess apparently it must have caused a kink, and it snapped the line further down the reel. So I'm kind of hand lining this thing and bringing it back in, and I got to cut this line that is useless off and re-rig my fluke back on here, guys. So bear with me a second. Apologize. All right, guys. So I made a mistake on the hook that I was using. It's actually Laser's Edge Magworm EWG. It's a 4/0. I intentionally got this hook here because it's heavier in weight, and I want that jerkbait to fall down into the old water column here, so it goes down to the bottom, and when I jerk, it stays right there, right where the strike zone is for the fish. And guys, look at this. All you gotta do is look right out here. I don't even have to lift up the bait just to show you how windy it is. So I have to try to play to the wind. So more than likely, guys, I think what we're gonna have probably the best success. As you notice, the wind is pushing this way, so all those bait fish will probably push towards the backside. So when we get over there, I'm assuming that the fishing will pick up as opposed to right here. But we'll see if my theory proves correct once we get down there. I think we got one right here, guys. There we go. Ah, that was one nipping on me, guys. One thing I've been noticing, guys, is these fish are just tapping on this thing ever so slightly, man, not wanting to commit. And I got to learn to be patient. And right there shows you that I wasn't. So I just got to find out where this window's going to die. Look at that, guys. But it'd be interesting to see how many fish I catch on these flukes, guys. I don't see a lot of guys in our area fishing with these things at all. But it's worth a shot, and again, obviously the general interest to see if it works here. All right, guys, it's proven to be difficult already. But what do we got here? Here we go. Here we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Oh my God, it's a decent one, guys. Nice. All right. All right. There we go, guys. Good size bass, man. Nice, about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There you go, guys. First fluke ever fish. I'm happy with that, guys. But let me get the pliers here because I got them right on the lip, guys, and it's in there. So give me a second to get that out. But there you go, guys. First time fluke catch right here. All right, let's get her back in here. I figured these fish would have no problem seeing this bait whatsoever. So that's number one. And look at the belly right here, guys. Same thing. You can see that they're feeding. So common sense tells you, man, you put something in their face, they're gonna smash it. She's gone. Again, once more, it's green flash. It's a super fluke by Zoom. It's got the salty, well, actually a salty super fluke is what it is. And here's the hook I was telling you about, guys, that I'm using right now, which is the laser sharp magworm EWG. You can see it right here. And 4/0 by Eagle Claw. So let's get that new bait wrapped up on there and get back to fishing. All right, guys. Like I said, it's very, very clear, this water, man, and I'm sure these fish are going to be keen on this bait. You got the red that's in the hook right here, man, which I believe wholeheartedly that the color of the hook does matter, as well as the bait. But I mean, what fish wouldn't resist, can't resist this thing? Look how flashy this thing is. I mean, it literally looks like a baby fry. Even though it's their own kind, they will cannibalize them and they will feed off of whatever's in their face so they can get that sustenance for the winter. So let's go ahead and get that fluke back out there and get number two. All right, guys, so to the left of my rod, if you look straight out, you'll see that point that's out there. We're gonna throw a couple casts right here again. We're gonna go to that point where we can cast left and right. I can see there's a lot of vegetation right on here. I don't know if you can see the light brown here, but that's the hydrilla that's dying off right here. And again, we're just gonna fish those gaps, see if anything's sitting there, and then we'll make our way towards the back. But basically what you're doing is you're jerking that bait, guys, and you're letting the line sink. You're not reeling up the slack. You're reeling it just a tiny bit to keep that slack so that that bait jerks around like this. You can see the light, the little U in the line there. And just ever so slightly, I'm just reeling it. You're going to feel the fish, guys, when it gets on there. Trust me. All right, let's get that little bit of algae off of here. I want to try to drop a couple here by this tube. I'm going to see if one's sitting in there, guys. There's one right here, guys. Looks like it. Yep. There's a fish right there, guys. Right in the tube. How about that? I knew there would be one sitting there. I saw the line just straighten out a little bit. It wasn't moving like a normal strike. But look, guys. I literally just dropped it right in front of that tube. And I saw the line kind of move into the tube. And there you go. That was crazy. Tube fishing, baby. Perfect, man. Perfect, man. This is going to turn out to be a really good episode, hopefully, guys. All right, 2 down. Oh, calm down. Calm down, baby. And she gone. All right, guys, man. Green flash. Fluke is working right now. Seems to be the bait right now. But again, we are going to use the white pearl with a chartreuse tail. We want to give that one a chance to see if it works. But we're going to work our way down the shoreline. So give me a couple seconds to get over there, guys, to that point where I was talking about. All right, guys. So we're going to walk over here. And we're going to come where these rocks are at, which is relatively close to the point that we're talking about. Cast right, cast left. See if we can get anything out of here and just progressively work our ways down to the corner. All right, I gotta be careful here not to bust my butt. Just trying to find some shore footing. And I just gotta wait for the wind to die down to get a decent cast here. And we're just gonna cast out, come in, guys, because that seems it's the way it's gonna be right now. Because I know if I keep casting left, it's gonna keep coming right into the reeds and everything here. All right, here we go. And there's a hit right there, guys. Feels like it. I think it is. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Nice. Little one. All right, guys. Wow. Are they active? All right, guys. Little pounder. Get some. And she's gone. Guys, that's 3 fish in less than maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Awesome. But let's get that fluke reworked on. And as I said, you see the hook right here, it's exposed. We're literally just putting it right up underneath the skin there. I don't know if you can see that right there. That way it doesn't get caught in all this stuff right here, guys. All right. I'm way out there, man. Let that thing sink, man. From what I'm hearing, I was over here by this dock right here. It's pretty deep out there. I think it's about 10 feet deep over there from what I'm hearing, guys, from these folks that are around this pond. Oh, here's a bite right here, guys. Here's a bite. There you go, fish on. Another one. Little dink. Way out there, guys. Way out there. 4 fish, guys. Woo! Watch out. All right. All right, let's get the pliers on this one, guys. I got them right in the tongue there. Again, I don't want to hurt the fish. I want to get it out as best as I can, and using pliers makes it a little bit easier to get these baits out here than trying to use your hands and jerking all the fish all around. All right, guys, we got the bait out of the fish. I caught it right here in the cartilage of the tongue right here. Like I said, that's why I use the pliers, because I don't want to injure the fish. It's unharmed, and she's gone. Thank God for this dead cat on here, guys, because I'm sure the sound would be ungodly on here. I mean, all you have to do is look right here, and you can see how hard that thing is blowing. It's almost blowing these things horizontal. But we're going to throw another cast out here, guys. I tell you one thing, guys. I like this P-line so far. I might switch off on my lines right here with my fluorocarbons and monofilaments, man. I just like the way it casts off this reel. But let's get that bait back out there. Let's try to get one more and continue our way down the to this pond. But I've been noticing when I'm casting this bait out, the fish are hitting that thing right on the drop. All right, here we go. Is that a fish right there? That's a fish right there, literally right at the edge, guys. I can see him. Totally missed him. He was right there, right at the edge of the water. All right, let's make our way down. It was a little dink anyway, guys. All right, we're gonna make our way over to the other rock ledge right here, guys. Again, we still got the pad area right here, but we're gonna do the same exact thing. Throw out deep, come in close. Oh, here's one right here, guys. Fish on, fish on. Nice. All right. That's a decent one. Nice. It's a jumper too. Come on. Oh, right up into the gunk. All right, guys. Woo! Look at that. Come on, man. I had reservations. Oh my God. Woo! I had complete reservations of coming out here on this windy day, guys, but thank God I did. Nice, nice fish, guys. Right in the tongue, guys. Same thing again as the last fish. But we got that out of there pretty good. I'm gonna get my pliers back in my pocket. And pretty bass, guys. What an episode. Looks like we're gonna get a lot of fish today. So let's get her in the familiar fish throwing pose. And she gone. So like I said, guys, this is my first time fishing this bait whatsoever, and I'm at the time of my life right now. Man, if I can hit a big one, man, I'll be out of my gourd right here. But let's get it back out there again, man, right out in the deep. That's the pattern right now. Here we go. You got to think there's a big one in here, guys. I got positivity. Oh, there's another one right here, guys. Another fish. Oh. You got to think positive, man. You got to think that there's a giant there. All right, we're going to have to switch this one up, guys, because it's all jacked up right now. The nose is all split, and I kind of figured I was going to do that again. So give me a couple moments and re-rig. One thing about Zoom, guys, I do like using our products all the time. As I said, I've never used the Flukes, but these are very nice baits, and they're very cheap. I think it was $2.96 for this, guys. You can get them at Walmart, Dick's. They're all over the place, guys, but it's a worthwhile investment, obviously, right now. You see what's going on. You know, this is a nice place. I mean, look at this pretty view, guys. You know, come out here, chilling out, and got this pretty sight going on. But our goal is to go right here, and I think where we're gonna have our success here with the big ones is gonna be right over in that direction right there, guys. All right, guys, so we're on the other side of the rocks here, in front of this gazebo, and we're gonna walk the ground right along the edge of these rocks and get a few casts on over here. But let me get the algae off of here first. Sometimes what I do, guys, is if it's not hooked up in this hook right here, but there is a tiny bit that's sitting right here, I'll sometimes leave that on there because it kind of acts like a little bit of a weight and lets that bait go down here. But I mean, I don't want no huge glob, but if it's a tiny ball, less than the size of a sinker, I'll use it for a couple times. All right, fish. I don't know if you can hear it now, man. You can hear them trees are really blowing over there, guys. There's one right there, guys, right underneath. I caught him right underneath the junk there. Little dink. I figured there'd be something sitting on that edge, as I told you. Look at that massive lunker, guys. She's gone. That bait was about as big as the fish, guys. Doesn't matter, man. Feed, 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 man. All right, man. Mushy, mushy ground over here, guys. You can see where the lawnmower just like sunk into the mud over here while they were mowing the grass and everything. But we're gonna make our way over into this little opening right here and kind of cast into this cove area. And I got a feeling that's where all the bait fish are sitting at, is right over into this corner, because you can see how clearly the wind is pushing this way. All right, way out there, guys. Oh, there's a hit right here, guys. Fish on. Oh, it's a decent one. Nice, decent one, guys. All right. I told you there were some nice ones over here. All right. Here we go, guys. Whew, look at the size of the belly on this one, guys. Perfect. 2-pound chunk, guys, about. But this one's right here. Nice, solid strike, guys. Got it right in the cartilage. That fish wasn't going anywhere. So let's get her out of there and show her off. And you can already see how distended the belly is, man, from all the bait fish that this bass has been eating. You clearly can see it, guys. See that? Beautiful, beautiful belly. Look at that. All fish. All right. Thank you, ma'am. And she gone. Right along the edge, right over here, guys, is where that bass hit me at. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm really impressed with this P-line, man. I think I'm gonna switch off on my rods and using this right here. Hopefully they make a nice monofilament type as well. But 15-pound P-line, guys, fluorocarbon, every strike I've had, man, it's been solid, man. That line reacts really well, and you saw the nice, great hook sets I've had on these fish right now. So I'm gonna go out and buy me another spool, man. Keep using this stuff, man, until it proves otherwise that it's a bad line. But I recommend it. So let's get that bait back out there again, guys, and let's get another fish. Again, guys, you know, who would have thought what I thought, or most people would think, would be a crummy day? Oh, it's super windy, I'm not going out. I'm out on a super windy day, guys, and look how many bass I've caught on this day. Sometimes you just got to work with the conditions that you're dealt with right now. Wind is blowing right here. You got to try to keep it to your back as much as possible when you throw that line out there, and keep it as straight as you can. Because you notice when I'm casting over here, you see how that U is formed in there, and that's not what you want. When you have the straight line, a little bit more. You can feel the sensitivity on the line much better than you can when that line is nice and slack. So let's get that bait out here. Enough of me talking. I want to keep on fishing, guys, and catch some more. All right, guys, so I decided to, go on my phone, see what kind of temperature we got, and it's 57 degrees, guys. And if you can notice, it's almost 8-mile-an-hour winds, 10-mile-an-hour winds, so it's a pretty stiff breeze. But, we're going to fight through it, and hopefully we get a big one off of this next style of bait. All right, guys, so here we go. Again, it represents shad color, and there's the chartreuse tail. Maybe I'll key on that and start chasing on that bait. But we'll rig it the same exact way. Right in the center of the nose. Turn the hook. Bring it through, and you're going to hide the loop, guys, into the nose. Bend up the bait a little bit. And it comes through, and you want to make it as straight as possible. And then you're going to push that tip right in there, guys, so it covers it up so it doesn't pick that algae up. And there you go. The fluke has been rigged. All right, here we go, guys. Again, we got another drive-by over here, guys. See it? They're staring me down. Somebody's going to get me. I know it's going to happen. Oh, there's a bite right here, guys. It's a little tiny one, though. He's playing with it. Come on, take it. You got it? Yes? There we go. Little one. He was futzing with it for a while, guys. But look at this thing, guys. I'm going to get this bait out of this fish real quick. The bait is as big as he is. Are you serious? I knew it wasn't a big one. That's why I kind of waited a little bit before I struck it, but he had to swallow it big time in order to get onto that bait so I can get it in there. But can you imagine that big old bait sitting in there? How he's going to try to swallow it down to his gullet? All right, good. The fish got in there. He fell into a hole over here, guys, but he made it back into the water. But there you go. One on the white pearl there. All right, guys. So you can see I started from that sign all the way around here. Didn't get anything at all except for that one little dink right over on the shoreline right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch off from the white pearl chartreuse tail. And we're going to go right back to the green flash. And we're going to see if the fishing picks right back up from what was going on the other side here where we're having a lot of action. All right, guys, much closer to the dock. See if I can cast over there near that dock area. And here we go. Oh, is that a bass right there, guys? That was definitely a bass that was on there. That was definitely a bass, guys. You see the hook right here. Oh, Lord. Right there, right next to that piling, guys. Get a little bit of line out there. Let's see if it sets down over there. There's the bass right there, guys. All right, fish on. Nice. All right, man. Must have came right off of that dock piling, guys. But it took a while. A little bit over a pound, guys, but still a decent fish. But they're not. It's not hitting hard. That's the thing. But pretty fish. Thank you, Mr. Bass. And yeah, going. All right, guys, decent episode. I thought we weren't going to catch anything with as high as a wind we have, and we were fishing with plastics, man, because plastics and wind don't mix. But we beat Mother Nature at her game, told her, hey, get off my back, I'm going to get something. So I picked the two color baits that I had out of a plastic that I've never used before, and the flukes were good, one more than the other, which I thought this color, which was the white pearl with the chartreuse tail, I thought that was going to be the bait there, but it was not happening on that fluke whatsoever. The one that got the most strikes, which is really not kind of surprising because of what you see, it's the green flash, guys. This one, the fish could not stay off of. You can look right here. I mean, it literally looks like a fry. You see the lateral line coming down here. You see the white belly right there. Nice little tail going on. And all the metal flakes in there to attract that fish and bring it on in. But the bite was kind of weird on this because when I went to throw this bait out there, you would expect to have a nice slam or a nice yank. But it didn't happen here. When you threw this out here, it felt like, you know when you get caught on algae and you know it feels like algae and you don't want to strike back because you don't want to look like a dope and bring back a big old lump of snot? Well, that's what it was feeling like on the strikes today. Very subtle, but when you kept pulling just a little bit and you felt that little tap, you knew something was on the end, and that's when you went after it, man. And you saw a whole bunch of bass I caught today right off of this particular color. So Zoom, thank you very much. This is an awesome bait. I'll put this in my box. I'm glad I went out and I tried something new, guys, instead of the same old boring stuff that most people put out there. I mean, it's boring because everybody uses it, but for me, it's new, and it got me excited to using something else other than my go-tos. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. The light's falling down pretty quick right here. My kids are starving. They're blowing my phone up. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you caught a bunch of fish today. I'm going to remind you again today, at the beginning, as I said at the start of this video, once a week, guys. I probably might get out tomorrow because it is Sunday, and the Eagles aren't playing, so I'm good. I'm going to try to fish another episode, but if not, as I said, we're relegated to the 1 day a week because of daylight savings time. There's nothing we can do about it, but we're going to try to get some good quality videos up there. Myself, hopefully Oakster is going to get here right before the winter. He's still hunting. I talked to him. He's still alive, guys. And we're going to get him back out there, man. And we're going to jazz this thing up. And Oakley's going to Oakie's going to hopefully kick my butt as he normally does. But today, another bonanza for me. As always, guys, subscribe, hit that like button, push that notification bell, and fish on.